Okay. Can y'all hear me? Let me see if I can fix the audio. Having a slight technical difficulty. Where is the... Is there a buzzing sound to you? Because there's a buzzing sound to me. Hey Sherry, hey Shannon, hey Shamir. No buzz, okay. Then why was I hearing a buzzing sound? I've been trying to fix the buzzing sound, which you guys can't hear. Okay. Alrighty. It is what it is. Alright. That's good. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget to switch from top chat to live chat. Hit that like button if you don't mind. So much to talk about. Oh, thank God, coffee. Yum. So I evicted the cats to the kitchen and they're not happy. They want to be out here. So you may hear meowing. Just, you know. Slowly approach the like button. Gifted a scented candle and a bottle of water. That sounds awesome. Okay. All right. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone is good. All right. All right. I have so many notes. Okay. It sounds like home. I love the meowing. Yeah, they get really grumpy, man. They want to be right here. They want to fight over who's going to lay on me. You know, who's going to be in the chair with me. So yeah, with their claws. Alrighty. I have been getting so much done today, and I also need to do the things with the thing real quick. What? Facebook. Any day now. Yeah, we're going to talk about some... Man, we're still talking about Dirty John because there's so much to it. But as always, I'm going to be very careful about how I talk about this. I don't want to trigger anyone, but it's a perfect example of an abusive situation. Okay. Alrighty. Part of what we're going to talk about today is actually really kind of important in the context of an abusive situation. But I want to make something really clear that it isn't just intimate partners who are doing this sort of thing at this point. It is just people who are toxic and abusive. So it can be a family member, someone you live with, right? It can be a roommate even. I've heard of roommates doing similar things, which is terrifying. So in this episode, I'm going to be focusing on one thing in particular, because when I worked in the security field, this is something that we actually would do. We'd work with like this one thing. Hey, Bad Art, how you doing? What's up? We haven't been on for very long, so high-pitched buzzing. You're hearing the buzzing noise too. Shit. Okay, hold on. 1 second, y'all. See, I was hearing it. I didn't think anyone else was, but yeah, that's weird. I'm not hearing it now either. Must be a headset thing. Right. Using your microphone. Which microphone are you using? Alright, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, no, it's probably on my end. High pitch buzz. Damn. All right, I thought I had it fixed, but give me 1 second. Damn it. No, not you. Told you I was having a technical difficulty. I wonder if that will help. Is that better? Is my mic near my computer tower? No. No, it shouldn't be. Hey, Rachel M., how you doing? Let me go over here and try this. Oh, fun times. What was the name of these? I don't remember. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I can't see. See, I'm not hearing it. Oh, see, okay, that's weird. See, I'm not hearing it on my earbuds, so I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I don't know. We'll have to fix it at some point. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Sounds like white noise. Okay, right on. All right. Screw it. Let's proceed. All right. So, where we left off was at the beginning of the relationship, which their relationship moved really quickly. They were moved in together in like 5 weeks. So, all right. So we have it that he's not getting along with her family. Dirty John, henceforth called a scumbag, didn't care about getting along with any of her family members, actually. Well, thank you, Mike. I'm glad you're here. It's good seeing you. And thank you for subscribing, by the way. All right, so he didn't care about getting in good with her family because he didn't care about the family, because in his pattern, he was going to want her to isolate. He wanted to isolate her away from family, friends, coworkers, etc. Because he wanted as much control over her as possible for the money, Lebowski. It was all about the money. Everything was all about the money and her resources, her vehicles, her home, etc. Right? Really, that's the only thing that was important to him. That was his main priority, not her happiness and well-being. It's just the money. So being in an abusive relationship has often been equated with being a frog in a pot of water on a stove, and somebody turns the heat up and it's comfortable, but it's getting hotter, right? It is becoming more and more uncomfortable until it hits that boiling point. And by then it's probably too late, right? Then it's harder to get out, if not impossible. Okay. So he's always escalating further and further and further quickly. He moved very quickly. So there's a thing that happens that is very important in this situation. And here's why. The more control he can get over her ability to socialize and interact with other people, and the more control that he has over her environment as a whole, the less freedom she is going to have in really every possible way.
I got this.
You got that. Are you going to eat it?
What is this for?
That's a cup, and you've got your cereal in it. Mm-hmm.
Is that yours?
The cup is ours. Yeah.
It's mine.
Oh, okay. All right, so there's this thing that happens where this is really sketchy. Just bear with me for a minute because this blows my mind, okay? This is how far the lengths this guy will go to, right? A random woman breaks into their house on the beach, right? And, oh, hey, Dawn. I'm glad to hear that. I hope your friend's doing good. That makes my whole day. So this random woman breaks into the house. She's a random woman, breaks into the house. And it causes problems, of course, as it would, right? That as a whole, I could do like 3 streams on that, just that. Okay, I'm trying to tone it down. That's a lot. He uses that well, I'm glad you're doing better, Rachel. But I too am glad you're still here. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's pretty amazing. All right, so because of this break-in, this random break-in, he decides they should put security cams up inside the house for safety. For safety. Oh boy. So part of what I used to do, and this is back before there were security companies like there are now, where you can, there are companies dedicated to this, right? Hey, Kimes, how you doing? We would put in security cams, usually on the outside of houses, but sometimes on the inside as well. And a lot of the time we would do that for significant others, like who thought their spouse was cheating and they were getting ready to divorce. It was pretty serious. This is back in the day of VHS tapes. We would have to put together our own wiring harnesses. Things were very, very archaic back then. Not like they are now. Nothing was hooked up wirelessly back then. Okay. Part of the reason he wanted the security cams inside the home is because he had documents and personal effects, mostly paperwork, right, that he didn't want her to get into and read. He didn't want her to know the truth of himself because he didn't tell her any of the reality of himself. It was all just smoke and mirrors and bullshit, all right? So he puts these security cameras up And there's one security cam facing where he has his documents, which weird. Like there's, and his excuse is, well, it's a safe, whatever, yada, yada. It's still weird. If, like, from everything that I've heard, I've listened to interviews and the podcast and all this and that, because I was curious about that one small thing. When you're placing security cams, usually you're gonna place them to where they're gonna catch as much of a field of vision as possible, right? So you would want that security cam like in a corner, so it's gonna catch the whole room. But apparently he had it to where it was just basically focused on the safe. Okay. Even if it's a room where you have a safe, you still want to cover the whole room as much as possible. You don't want any blind spots. Typically. For me, that's just a really weird thing that he did right there. And that might be what is called leakage. Him feeling guilty for what he's doing on some level and understanding that he's a scumbag on some level, but not having the ability to fully articulate it, right? Within himself, with himself. So they have all these security cams up, and just an FYI, the woman who broke in the house and all that, watching over her 24/7. Yes, thank you, because there's more. Just wait, but wait, there's more. That woman who broke in and all of that, what the goddess didn't know is that he was selling drugs. He was selling narcotics. Pretty much everything about himself was either a lie or stretched to the limits. It might as well just have been a lie. And that woman who broke in was apparently someone he knew, and it was all a setup so that he could put the security cams in there to talk her into that being okay, right? That is the lengths. And they'll do more. Toxic people will go to amazing lengths to get what they want, okay? Hey, Shameless, how you doing? And with people like this, you think if they really invested that much time and effort into productive, positive things, people like that could easily build an empire of like being a millionaire or something. If instead they would just not target people that way and be so toxic. Hey, Kirsten, how you doing? Okay, so he finagles it to where the security cams are up. But it's more than that. He is, once he gains access to the bank accounts, especially, that's when the lockdown really starts to happen, okay? So he's checking her phone, her vehicle, or vehicles. I think she had like 2 vehicles for where she's going, etc. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. But I want to say that there was a security cam at her place of employment he wanted access to, but I don't think he got it. He wanted to know where that woman was at every waking second. And part of the reason I'm bringing this up, there's a reason I'm bringing this up. Some of you know how I do. If anyone wants to know where you are every waking second, there might be a problem. They might say that it is out of concern for your well-being. Things are dangerous out there, this and that, yada, yada. They just want to stay in contact and know that you're okay. But here's the thing. it isn't actually normal to want to micromanage someone else's life to the point that they feel like they need to check in with you to go to the bathroom when you're at work. Or, if they're home and the other person isn't, right? Entrapment, it is, I mean, there are a few things that it could turn into. And we'll get there. But with this guy, once he gets his hooks in, and this is how it is with a bunch of people like this, right? Like toxic people of this caliber, once they get their hooks in, it can be extremely difficult to get them back out. And that's why I say, I've heard people discredit and kind of downplay red flags and your gut instinct and whatnot. Here's my advice as somebody who was the person who would meet you at the hospital if something bad happened. Just about everyone I worked with had like a thing. There was something. There was some gut instinct that was like, something's not right, but you can't put your finger on it, right? She experienced this multiple times. Women have been taught throughout our lives to second guess our instincts, how we feel about things. We're just being paranoid. We're just overreacting. We're just this or that. In my experience, I am saying, listen to your gut instinct. Don't second guess it. Don't downplay it. You have your gut instinct for a reason. Hey, D-Lan, how you doing? I'm glad to hear that, Violet Witch. That's good. It depends on the situation. That can turn, what is happening here can turn into a few different things, and it depends on the jurisdiction that you're in also. So it can be false imprisonment, could be considered kidnapping. If you're in a situation like this and they don't allow you to move freely, there could be a charge like that involved. You never know. A woman's intuition, yes. But see, we've been taught that women's intuition is like, you're just sensitive, oversensitive, you're paranoid, you're too scared easily, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit is what that is. If you're around someone and you get a bad feeling from them every time you're around them, you don't have to be around somebody who gives you a bad feeling. You do not. At all. You can just be like, nope. And you don't have to give an explanation either. Okay, so yes, okay, so with every family member of hers, I wanted to focus on the oldest daughter for a reason, because, man, that woman's intuition was a pot of gold, all right? Yes, I'm your mom. I'm thankful for your mom. That's what I'm teaching my daughters too. Quite often. Yes, indeed. When I was a child, there were a couple of people I met and I was like, oh, hell no. No. Did not like from the second I laid eyes on him. Okay, so each time he meets a family member, a friend, etc. of hers, he's very dismissive of them. The actor in the Netflix series was so good. So good, it's scary. The guy's hot. There's no chance in hell I would date him. After seeing him play that part, no offense to him whatsoever. No. He played that part entirely too well. With the facial expressions, the body language, how he interacted with the people, like her second daughter. The way he's just like he's moving a mattress into the house they moved into, and he's just so dismissive and almost like they're not even really there. They don't even really exist to him because they don't have the money that he wants. The mom does. So they don't matter to him. Your pastor said don't trust your feelings, babe. No. Nene. What you doing, baby? What you doing? What you need?
Oh, I am.
You're gonna take the brush? Are you gonna brush your hair? We had a fight about brushing the hair today. Huh? Go ahead, go take the brush in the living room and brush your hair. All right? Show me how you do it. Go brush your hair, baby. Don't hit. That's not nice. Oh, right. I'm so sorry, I forgot. Do trust your feelings. So in the Church of Shelley, trust your instincts, trust your gut, question everything. Read all the books. Yeah, Lord. Okay, so with the daughter and her boyfriend as they walk up, there's no... It's like there's no... Normally, if I were to be in a newish relationship and I'm just meeting someone's children, especially, I would stop what I was doing. I would try to have a conversation. I would, at least shake hands and say hi. I get he was moving furniture in, but damn, it was just really... That actor was so good. You think I'm joking? I'm thinking of starting a church. Bodily autonomy would be like right up there. Yeah. Okay, so right. Instincts are extremely important. Yep. So with her other children, with her other family members, etc., it's like the noose and the pot of boiling water begin to both tighten and boil over more and more, right? So you think I'm kidding, but if I can figure out how to do everything, I would start a church. Okay, so when you get to the point where the person, your abuser, has access to your bank accounts, look, Marcus and I get along really, really well, okay? And we do have access to each other's bank accounts, but that was after a huge conversation and understanding that I was not going to go into his bank account and take money out unless it was like absolutely needed, more than likely for a baby girl. Like, if you've only been in a relationship with someone for a couple months, please do not give them access to your bank account. Just let's not do that, okay? That's a bad idea. Yes. So once he has his hooks into the finances, especially, and everything else, that's just going to make it that much more difficult.
Yours.
Oh, thank you.
This is mine.
Okay, baby. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
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 Hey, what is this?
This paper. You can take it in the living room with you.
That is mine.
Okay. We'll have a meeting via satellite, the Church of Shelley, right? Or like out in a forest. You know what I mean? I'm all about it. All right, so yes, this is true. Okay. So for the goddess, she was in a different situation from most women who are dealing with a DV, bad DV situation. She had the finances and the resources to potentially get out and go into hiding, and she did for a while. Yeah. Take them in the living room, baby.
These, Mommy.
They're paper. I don't know what's written on them. Go take them in the living room. Do you want
Baby wipes?
No, you don't need baby wipes for that. Here.
What is that called?
This is a marker.
Marker.
See?
Can
Here.
I take this like this?
Just use one side of it, okay?
Okay.
When you're done, put the cap back on. A forest would be awesome. Yes. Yes. Although I'm of the opinion that forests up north are kind of almost better, because down here where I am, there are bugs that are like aliens. Like just straight up, they look like something from Mars or something. Yes, very. This guy was insidious and very controlling. Okay, so not everyone is going to have the resources that she had to get out of an abusive situation. So if you're watching this or listening to the podcast or whatever, and you're in a DV situation, understand that no one's going to hold you to the standards that she basically was holding herself at, to be able to get out. She could afford to go stay, in a hotel or something, and rent a vehicle and all these other things. Most of the women out there are going to be able to afford that, because it's expensive, right? But that's why he wanted her in the first place. She had the money. What, baby? Oh, okay. You got the cap on and you don't know how to take it off. All right, here. See, look. You want that?
Yeah.
Okay, go in the living room. No, not on the bed. not on the blanket. Go sit on the coffee table. Okay? Don't draw on anything but the paper. Just the paper.
Okay.
Okay, baby. Okay, so so as with most DV situations, she gets out. Law enforcement is minimally helpful, as is usual. People do not understand the amount of stress you go through when you leave a domestic violence situation. It is beyond. like normal stress. It's a whole different level of stress. So she gets out, but she ends up going back. And a lot of people will judge her for that, but they shouldn't. What? Oh, you got it on your hand. That's okay. I do the same thing. I end up with green marker.
I got all over my hand.
I know. See, I end up doing that usually too. And where's the marker at?
At the other.
Okay, we'll go put the cap on it. All right, or it'll dry out.
It will dry out.
Yeah, it will. Okay, so with domestic violence situations, typically a victim will go back between 5 to 7 times, but it can be more than that. That's just one statistic that's out there, right? So if you either are in or have been in a DV situation and you go back, it's not unheard of. It's not abnormal. It is a lot of pressure to leave a relationship like this because it's scary. It's terrifying. It's dangerous. You know it's dangerous. Your instincts know it's dangerous. Like every part of you knows that you are in danger. So when a person is putting electronic devices on your vehicles, cameras in your home, things like this, you know, he put the cameras in the home. She knew about that. He put tracking devices on her car. She didn't know about that. I know experts in the field of, DV, etc., who say that if an abuser puts a tracking device on you in some way, right, then that means the abuse is going to escalate from that point. So it is actually a pretty big red flag. Just an FYI. All right. So for him to go to the extreme of setting it up with someone that they will break in the house and create a situation that makes the targeted victim feel scared for their safety and well-being, all of that, that is a whole different level of fucked up. Because a lot of the time, people like him won't do things like that. They do things on their own. So I know of one offender who made it look like someone broke in the house, right? Staged it to look that way, took a bunch of items out of the house, and tried to pawn them in another area. It didn't work out for him, but he was doing everything he could to make it look like it was a dangerous place to live because he wanted the victim to move to a different city with him so he could just completely isolate her. But when it came out that he had been the one to break in and steal all the items, he ended up going to prison. So it worked out for that victim. So it's not unheard of for things like this, for an abuser to do things like this. And this is very serious coercive control. It is intended to make the victim feel completely violated because, when somebody breaks in your house, that's a big deal. What?
I don't know how to take this on.
See, look, you go like this. See? And then you push. Okay?
And then you open.
Good job. Yeah.
And then you close it.
Gentle.
Huh?
Look, see?
And you just open that.
Mm-hmm.
Now open it. Now open it first.
Okay, baby. Okay. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, so having your house broken into is the feeling is just, it's destabilizing. It makes you feel like there is no safe place, right? It's like gaslighting, but on a larger scale. So, like the feeling of it, anyway. Hey, Hatter, how you doing? All right, so this guy was not just a toxic abuser, though. He was also a con artist. So he's not just using abusive tactics, he's also using tactics that a con artist would use. And funny enough, I had a client back in the day who had a situation sort of similar to this, although she was a ball busting bitch, and I still have a crush on her. Hey Ashley, how you doing? She when this guy, okay, she was the wealthy one in the situation. This client that I worked for, fabulous, highly intelligent, just amazing, amazing woman, and he brought nothing much. Hey, what you doing? Huh?
I don't know.
You're so cute. Okay, you. If you want to play with the marker, you have to play with it on the paper in the living room. All right? You don't want that anywhere near the comforter. All right? Oh, you laugh. Do you need me to open it for you? Or you got it? Oh, it's a wand. I get you. Is it a Harry Potter wand? All right, so when they read your journal and try to reenact stuff, okay, hold on a second. That is foul. That is a huge violation of privacy. That is absolutely abusive. Hey, no, ma'am. We're not drawing on mommy. Come here. Come on. Let me see. Do you need another baby wipe?
No.
Take this in the living room. You draw on the paper only, okay? Not on mommy. Okay. Here.
Now you need it.
Okay, go on. Yeah, I know. You got my shoulder pretty good. Go on, shoot. Silly butt. That is, oh my gosh. Hold on, I have to find that again. Shannon, that is horrible. I can't believe someone did that to you. If that was done to you. What the fuck? Okay. So, give me 1 second, Joe. Baby girl. Go in the living room, please.
Mommy.
All right.
One more.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on a minute, okay? All right. All right. I got away mostly, but the hypervigilance takes time. Yes, it does. That's normal. You want me to take the marker away?
No.
Huh?
No.
Come here. Hold on. Let me do this.
No.
Oh, look at this. It's a box.
What do you put inside?
I mean, you can put a bunch of stuff inside. Here. Do you want it?
Yeah.
You have to close up the marker or it's going to dry out. Okay? There you go. There.
No.
Okay. And here you go. Go in the living room. Go watch your cartoons. All right. Okay. So that is messed up, Shannon. Just to confirm, you already know this, but Jesus, man, I would be livid if somebody went into my journals and was doing it. That is definitely toxic.
Mommy,
Woody.
the TV.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I will get it for you, okay? Oh my god. She's so cute. Okay, so Shamir, I'm sorry, Shannon, I'm sorry you went through that. I didn't know. Like, there's probably a lot that I don't know. That's messed up. That's really bothering me.
I don't want to go again.
You don't what? You don't want what?
I don't want to go again.
No, you want something else?
Yeah.
What else do you want?
See.
The sheep. Okay. Okay.
Again.
1 second. All right, I did it. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Let me. Why? Why would somebody do that? I don't even understand. Alrighty, so abusers come in all forms and fashions. They are tiny little people. And if they get their hooks into your bank accounts, into your vehicles, your freedom, right, into your life, then more than likely they're not going to want to let go. And that is just normal. It takes time. If you have been in an abusive relationship or situation, it takes time to come to a place within yourself where you're done. That is normal. All right, so On the next stream, we're going to talk about I guess you could say the ending of the situation. And it's a lot, but I'm going to try to talk about that. If you know anything about the whole Dirty John thing, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to talk about that very carefully. But before we get to the last, his explosive last anger thing, we're going to talk about some of the things that she did to get out, because I think that some of them were really, really good ideas. So we're going to talk about that. And I have tons of notes, but I could sit here and talk all day long about certain measures she took and whatnot that were really smart. Many of which, don't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you money. I'm going to say one thing right now, because it is necessary for me to say this. You can get a P.O. box and you can tell the post office that you cannot have any mail from this.
Daddy's here.
Oh, okay, baby. Go say hi to him.
No,
Go give him a hug. Hi.
no, I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Of Daddy.
You're silly.
Daddy's a monster.
He's a monster. What kind of monster is he today? Is he a unicorn?
No,
No. Mermaid?
no.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so if you go
He's
to
a diet.
he's a what?
He's a diet.
I don't know what that means.
Diet.
Ow, God.
Ow.
Please don't scream. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm streaming right now, so it's fun times. You want to come say hi?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so you can go to a post office and you can request a post office box, a P.O. box. And if you let them know that you have a DV situation, I'm very sorry about the screaming baby, by the way. You have a DV situation, you cannot have any of your mail going to your address. I happen to know for a fact they can flag your P.O. box and they will not send mail from that P.O. box to your address, okay? You have to go there in person to pick up your mail. I'm saying that for a reason. I know in my area, I did this with a couple different people and they didn't charge for this service. There was no, you didn't have to renew it or anything like that. So I'm just saying it's a thing you can do if you go to leave. And what you can also do is you can take important documents like birth certificates, social security cards, all of that, and you can mail them to your P.O. box and let them know that you're going to mail certain things to your P.O. box and you need them held there for your safety. Violet Witch. Who is this person? What? 4 years. Where? I haven't even been on YouTube for 4 years. Who else has he been doing this to? I'm just curious. Okay, so I'm saying that part for a reason. It's okay for you to get important documents and whatnot together ahead of time and put them somewhere safe. There's nothing wrong with that. It does not mean you're paranoid or crazy or any of that. And if you have somebody that's putting you in the hospital, I highly recommend taking all of your important documents, all of that, and putting them somewhere safe where your abuser, because yes, you're being abused, where the abuser will not find them, because you never know, they might take them and destroy them or hide them so you can't find them, all this and that. So just an FYI, P.O. boxes, pretty good idea. Just make sure you're not sent any mail from the post office about the P.O. box. And keep that key hidden really well. So, hi.
Hey. He's tired.
Okay. So I think we're at the point where we're talking about food now. Yeah, me too. I don't even know. We still have rice in there. I was like, what is that? Okay. I need to put the speaker back on, the headphones.
Okay.
Because I had unplugged them accidentally. White, sharp cheddar and pepperoni and watermelon all together? That actually kind of sounds good. That's weird.
That's already set.
For the headphones?
Yeah, it's already set.
There was like a high-pitched whining sound earlier. I don't know if it's still there, but
It is not.
the high-pitched whining sound?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I mean, it was going for me, but it wasn't for some of the people in the stream. I don't even know. In my mouth separately. Right. Sharp, sweet, salty, spicy. Huh, I get that. She probably needs to eat too, which I don't know what's in. What are we having for? Oh, we still have chocolate cake. Yeah, this chocolate cake is so good.
Super rich.
Yes. Small pieces, small portions.
Mm-hmm.
So good. It's got it's like death by chocolate. It's like 4 different kinds of chocolate, and I am here for it, okay? Glazed vanilla, bean scones. Oh, that sounds good. Shannon, I swear, you always have like the pictures of the really pretty food, like the really yummy stuff. I just want to follow along behind you and take notes of where you go to eat. Not stalking, just, food. That sounds really good. I wish I had taste buds. You're still, I'm so sorry. I was hoping that you and your family would be, I guess, more recovered. How are you feeling, like your lungs and all that? How are you? I hope you're okay. I'm just so worried right now for everyone. Puppy is really sick. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. Are your little ones okay? I hope you don't mind me asking. I worry about little ones especially. Hey, Righteous Verse, which would be Stacy. How you doing? Get me talking about little ones not feeling good, and then suddenly I can't speak right. Oh, what you got there? Do you need me to open it? You okay? This box does not want to open. It is a mommy-proof box. There you go.
Oh, yeah. That's a
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad your little ones are all right. That is so worrisome. Aha, I'm turning the air filter on. No, you shall not pass.
I'll bite you.
I mean, you would bite me anyway. Beautiful teeth. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That actually got me a modeling job one time. My teeth. I don't know. What?
And a mouthful of flesh.
I want a cigarette. I have not had a cigarette and I don't know where my cigarettes are.
Just gave them to you. They're behind your phone.
No, my.
Mommy,
It's not-
I need a baby like.
Okay. Why do you have the marker? Absolutely not. No, ma'am. Where's the cat?
That was me. I gave it to her because I was trying to distract her. And I let her draw on some paper. And she was doing a really good job with it. So. Okay. So don't eat the orange popsicles. Orange popsicles are not right. Are my cigarettes up front?
I do not know. I'm grabbing food for Athena.
Hot sauce all the time, especially now. Right on. You'd like it down here then, because restaurants, you know, you have to be, someone like me, I have to be very careful of the hot, spicy food. Nick Snyder broke my heart this morning. What's going on? What happened? I have no idea what's going on. Okay, what's going on, guys? Y'all are gonna have to tell me. Oh, man. That's sad. That's been a thing that I've been like heavily thinking on as well, because my mom's all the way up in Michigan. You know, all my family is just dispersed. So it's actually terrifying. Well, may she forever be remembered. People have been really mean to him about it. Why? What? Like, I only have one shred of hope left for humanity. People live for that. People are... I don't even understand. Because God forbid someone share emotion. When you're... Okay, look. If you're a man... I'm just saying this right now. If you're a man, you have every right to be emotional when a loved one dies. When your mom dies. I said this before. I've been to funerals where a man is berated because he's crying because his mom died. That is some bullshit. What in the hell? That is just wrong. I think I deserve to have my first cigarette of the day right now. Man, that's really sad. Unfortunately, you know, we have flu season coming up. So I hope people are, get your vaccines, get vaccinated, mask up, wash your hands, all of that good stuff, please. I don't know. I'm actually contemplating making chicken Alfredo. That sounds really good. Get boosters, yes. Cats and dogs are cool, but people no. Yes, I agree. AZ lost a family member? Yep. I have a feeling that if people don't start taking this seriously, we're going to have way more people lost. Way more. And it's sad because now there's a vaccine, so it is more preventable, It shouldn't, see, look, Ashley, right there. It shouldn't be a political thing. The only political thing that it should be is all of us working together to eradicate this thing. On the same page, all together, getting shit done. Like World War II. That would be great. Cousin-in-law, damn. I think, I don't know how to contact her, but yep. I'll take my booster now if these folks aren't going to. Yeah, I thankfully was given the clearance to get the first shot, and now I'm now I want to I want that second shot like now. I would like to have the second shot now, but hey Megs, how you doing? What's up? I don't know. Have we hit the big leagues now that we have apparently have a dedicated troll? What the fuck is that? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, here in a minute I'm gonna get going. We gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner. It's good to see you though, Mags. We'll hang for a little bit longer. But this apparently trying to. Yay. So tomorrow we will be talking about, more the notes that I have here, of which there are many. I'm trying not to make this like a 10-part series with the streams, because I can go on forever with the Dirty John thing, because there's just so much. But I'm trying to hit certain key points for a reason. There are ways you can protect your personal, important documents, etc. There are many ways, actually. And also, you can get out. You can get out on your terms. If you're to the point where you feel like you're ready to dip out and leave, you can. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. You can do it. I have faith in you, and I know you can do it because I did it. And many other people have done it too. So, okay, so you have the right to say no, and your no should be respected, and your personal freedom, your personal free will and movement should be respected as well. And if it isn't, yeet that person out of your life. And you can. You most definitely can. Okay, so we're at just about a little over an hour now. Smash and dash the like button. Yes, please. And hit the subscribe button as well. I appreciate every single one of you. We also have email. And you know, I check the email often because, you know, we have people that are like long time subscribers of the channel, who are, you know, going through it, but doing really well. Oh, Elsa's doing really well. I can't really go into too much of that. And Autumn Berry's doing, you know, really well too. Just, you know, just getting out of it. So it's, there's that that phase of getting your feet back under you and whatnot, you know. Okay, so all right, y'all, I'm gonna get going. I will see y'all tomorrow, and we will talk more about the fuck. We will talk more about Dirty John and that's a lot. It is a lot. And y'all have a great night. I think I am gonna make chicken Alfredo. That sounds really good. Do. Good night, y'all. Alrighty. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, and do all the things with the things and all the stuff in the junk. All right. Bye, y'all.